cannot complain.
All right, I'm back. I have
Isaac.
flask of oil and tinderbox
Oh yeah, cool.
for if giant crabs decide to show up.
Oh my god. Isaac, I have rope trick. Can you explain to me how I make use of that? Like, I make a pocket dimension and climb into it and look out.
Hello.
I didn't pick it, but the game was like, you're a level 5 Gloomstalker, you need this.
Let's see. Okay, let's see. Rope trick. A length, it's a touch, a length of rope that is long, powder, corn extract, and a twisted loop of parchment. You touch a length of rope 60 feet long till the whole rope hangs to the ground. At the upper end of the rope, an invisible entrance opens to an extra dimensional space that lasts until the spell's end.
That's so weird.
Rope. The space can hold as many as 8 medium or small creatures. The rope can be pulled into the space, making the rope disappear from view outside the space. Attacks and spells can cross through the entrance or into the extra dimensional space, but those inside can see out of it as though a 3 by 5 foot window centered around the rope. Anything inside drops out when the spell ends. So basically, it's like a floating square in the air that you can rope yourself into, and then nobody can see you through it.
That is great.
Until the spell ends, and it lasts for an hour.
So I can climb into this and watch the combat from my cube, right? Which is going to be 10 turns.
Okay. Castle.
Perfect.
No, 10 turns is 1 minute.
Oh my god, I can.
1 minute.
Yeah.
That would be a 600 turns.
Perfect. This is gonna keep me safe. Don't worry, guys.
Fucking hell.
Isaac.
Yeah.
God. Sorry, God. Apologies, God. Anyways, can you confirm what Solp said?
Right hand heals enemies usually. Also second fight that speed is most useless in.
The second one.
Oh, okay. I think it was caster level plus spell damage modifier. How many you can prepare?
Yes.
No, your spell casting stat modifier. So for clerics, that's wisdom.
Oh, your wisdom plus your. Oh, right.
Yeah,
oh, the
so
modifier. Oh, so I've got minus
So
1
it's
on my
only the
modifier.
modifier?
Yeah, so it's your spellcasting level plus your modifier.
So
Oh,
that's
okay, then it's
4 on
8.
me, I believe.
Yeah.
I have 4 wisdom. Yeah. So I have 9. Jesus.
I've got minus 1 wisdom. I'm so stupid.
All right.
Mm.
Some cool things I'm happy about.
Okay.
Ooh, proficiency bonus went up. Let's go. It's big.
Yes, at level 5, your proficiency bonus goes up from 2 to 3. Okay. Charles. Sorry, let's first see. Whoever is ready can type an R in chat.
I believe that is all that I need. Yes.
Huh?
Eh?
Whoever is ready can put an R in chat. Are you ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Charles, we're going to start with you. It's still in the dead of night. Everybody is either snoring, everybody is sleeping, everybody is. You are currently in a dark living room. There is only just a small little couch. There is no flame going, so it's a little bit on the chilly side, but not that it currently matters for you because in your sleep, you are enveloped by an eerie feeling. Let's first see if this works.
Oh boy.
You don't feel anything. Just as the first time you've entered this forest, you've had this eerie sound within your ears continuously, very faint. You never noticed it, but now tonight, it's a bit louder. these voices keep whispering things inside you, and they become a bit more intense as time goes by. Unbeknownst to you, in your sleep, you are actually clutching the strange book that you've had with you since the beginning, very close to your chest. And then you hear deeper voices, louder ones, as if they're just next to your ear. You can't move, almost as if in sleep paralysis. But you suddenly understand the words that they're talking to you. They aren't just normal words. They're incantations, very strange ones that you were always told to be a little bit weary about, and you, unknowns to yourself, at least initially, remember them. You've seen these incantations before, but now they are ingraining themselves in your mind through this strange dream, this lucid dream, because you know, you know that it's a dream, you know that it's not immediately real. But all this information is now stuck with you. And still in the dead of night, you wake up a little bit, like a little bit out of, just fear, I would say, but but not fear, more of like morbid excitement as what just transpired for you. Um, in that time that you actually clutched the book, you actually let it fall to the ground. You don't really pay attention to it anymore, as you just try to understand what transpired in your mind. Um, but you're a bit too tired right now to think too much about it, and you fall back to sleep.
Okay. Is there
Um,
anyone else in the room that could have seen it, by the way?
no sounds, no nothing. Just you, just waking up, a little bit of heavy breathing, and then just going back. The book actually uh um didn't fall with a heavy dump. It's more like you were still clutching it with your one hand, and then you uh, extend your hand towards the floor, and then the book slides downwards as it hits the floor itself. Um, and then you go back to sleep. The exhaustion on your mind relevant, and this time you go back into a dreamless one. Sabine, for you,
Mm-hmm.
in your sleep, you also hear voices, and you hear whispers, just a bit more. You cannot understand them. Unlike, for example, what happened with Charles, these whispers for you are more uh, beastly, and it's an obvious language, but you cannot immediately understand that language. I think. Let's see. Oh no, you can. You
I
can. You
can.
can understand the language because what you hear is abyssal language.
Awesome.
You can understand the whispers, and they all say the same thing: to let them free, to let them through, and that it won't take long, and then that stops. You're still asleep, and the dream slowly goes from a nightmare to a dark dream that you don't remember. Well, you do remember, but don't pay attention to anymore. Um, let's see, what else do I have to look for? Um, okay. Let's see. And let's just continue on until it is morning again. Very, very early in the morning, just at the cups of the first bright lights. And we will start with Peter, Zolp, and Charles. 1 second. Peter, Zolp, and Charles. You all wake up. So you may choose in what order you would like to wake up, same time, differently. The children themselves are a bit of exhausted after playing so much yesterday. They're probably just like still snoring away. Yeah, you can choose what you would like to do.
I'll wake up first since like I'm sleeping on the chair.
All right. So you wake up. You still feel the residue of cold sweat from your nightly nightmare that you now start to remember piece by piece, these whispers, these incantations that you've heard that are actually now ingrained into your mind. And where is it? Let me take a look. Where is it? Can't find it in the list. Why can I not find it in the list? Okay. You learn a certain spell.
Oh.
But only you know it. So this spell you can use for free once a day without preparing it.
Nice. No more
Only
preparing.
once. I'm going to write this as a feature. Going to put it into your spell list.
Thank
Going
you.
to see which one it is. It's the last one on the bottom.
Damn.
Normally this spell is not in your spell block, considering you're a cleric, but you're allowed to have it once a day. I'm just going to make a feature for it. You don't need to have it prepared as well, so...
Neat.
It better be Wish. I don't think so, man.
No.
Don't do that, because if you change your thing, I can also not...
Oh, yeah,
I go
sorry.
with you.
I forgot this website from the year 2000.
Do I reset my misfortune or does it continue go up?
That stays where it is for now.
Okay.
Everyone has this cool shit. I'm just a human.
Yeah, with a DC of like 26 or something.
Yeah, so what? That's not even my final form.
Oh boy.
I'm just a cleric with touch with that.
Just you wait until I have wings.
I have wings.
Oh, well, I will too.
We can be wing buddies.
Yeah, we can be
You
wing
can
buddies
be
for
my
a minute.
wingman.
For a whole minute, indeed.
Hmm.
That gives me AC +2.
Wings give AC, excuse me.
It's a level 6 spell.
Can we talk about my wings?
They're cool, I guess.
They give me no AC?
Depression, maybe.
I have that already. I think Isaac died.
All right, there we
Oh,
go.
he's back.
So can you see your new trait, Charles?
But
The last one on the bottom. Okay, so it's up to you to remind yourself that you can only use it once a day, or do you want me to add a an extra
No,
resource bar for you
I'll
to remember?
remember it.
Okay, good. So, Charles, you woke up first, and with this new knowledge that is within your mind, in your head, you find that it could maybe one day be useful. Um,
Did
you
it take a
look
spell slot?
downward. It
Like-
does not.
Ooh.
It's a free use one. Um, so you look downwards and you see the book that you've had with you for a little while, that you've actually unknowingly taken with you because you never had that one in the first place. Now that you think about it, um, as you pick up the book, you notice something very strange that happened to the floor. The outlines of the book, so that little square that it is like on the floor. You can see it as if it almost like burned a little bit on the floor. Not like a lot, but it's almost like if you leave a book for too long, then the red like it's sort of like leaves it like a square marking on the floor. But yours is almost like a blackish on this wooden floor, which is strange in a sense because you don't smell anything burning. What do you do?
Um, wait, what?
Hamster on fire. Nothing.
Basically, is there anything I can cover it up with? The mark on the floor, that is.
Not immediately, but you might see like a rug a bit further down in the middle of the room.
No one is awake yet, right?
Well, you were the first one to wake up.
Yeah, okay. Then I'll quietly get the rug to cover the spot.
All right, you pull the rug to cover the spot.
Apart from that, I'll try to open the book.
All right. So originally, you remember that when you tried to open the book, you couldn't. It was firmly shut. Now, you do manage to open the book in the sense that you can open its lock, but you cannot open the pages yet. It's
Aw.
almost like they're stuck with glue towards each other, but you can open the lock.
And can I learn anything from the lock?
The
As
lock
in,
itself is a strange one. It has the shape of a keyhole that you would normally put in, like for example diaries and whatnot, but it's filled up. It's like it doesn't have a hole to actually put anything like a key in it. Um, it's very strange. But this time, as when you went over with your fingers over the lock, you hear the little clicking sound, and the lock opened up. But the book itself is still not opening completely.
okay, seeing as I can't get anything from the book now, I'll just put it away in my bag.
Just as you were trying to like, it's just as you close that book, either Peter or Zolp come down the stairs and see you. You may choose who of the two it does.
Okay, it's gonna be
No,
Zolp.
not you, but either Zolp or
Oh.
Peter. You choose. Well, who? Ether?
Hey, I'll come down and I'll see him and ignore it.
All right. So you do see Charles just at the moment closing a book which you haven't seen before him using before, as he puts that away.
We didn't know you could read.
Well, yeah, I'll have to read for like medical checkups and stuff.
Uh, you got any metal? Wanna fall?
I have the silver ring. It doesn't seem to have a use, so you can have it if you want.
Ah. Oh, yeah. How much metal would I need for this spell? Sorry.
Okay, you link me the spell. Oh, like that. Conduct an hour-long ritual that crafts a non-magical item that must include some metal, a simple or martial weapon, a suit or armor, 10 pieces of ammunition, a set of tools, or another metal object. Sample. The thing you create can be something that is worth no more than 100 gold pieces. A part of a ritual Metal, which can include coins with a value equal to the creation. The metal irreversibly coalesces and transforms into creation at the ritual's end, magically forming even non-metal parts of the creation. The ritual can create a duplicate of a non-magical item that contains metal, such as a key, if you possess the original during the ritual. The question is, what do you want to create?
Smith's tools.
You want to create what now?
A forge, essentially, Smith's tools. I've got a proficiency in Smith tools, but I haven't actually got any tools.
In pistols.
Smith tools. Smithing.
Smith tools.
Pistols.
I was
Shoot
like,
him!
okay. Smithing tools.
I want a Glock.
Let me take a look.
If you make pistols, give me a Glock.
Yeah, parry this
All right.
motherfucker.
And you say you have a silver ring?
Yeah, I'll just like use my hand to like flip it like a coin towards Solp.
Actually, I think we've all got silver rings,
Does
haven't
that
we?
work?
From that you picked up earlier.
Oh yeah, the
Sure,
magic
it's
silver
metal.
ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't that like, is this magic transformation of value, or is this just melting it down?
I think it's just melting it
It's a
down.
spell, so
I
I know
suppose.
it's value. Yeah.
it's divine ability, should I say?
I just want to get rid of the ring.
To understand what you're trying to do is you're trying to create smithing tools. According to the book, smithing tools are considered a worth.
Oh.
Tools weigh about and they cost about 40 gold pieces.
Oh, that would work.
Your
so-
smithing tools, all of them together. A silver ring's value is about 5 silvers, from what I can see.
Jeez.
So I'm not going to
So that's half
this.
one
Yeah.
gold. So you're missing 39.5 gold to create smithing tools.
Okay, I should probably do this somewhere where there's rich people, so I can just like accidentally use their stuff to make it.
It is an hour-long ritual, so try not to be found out. But that's how it goes. So you melt.
Jesus.
Either you have to have items with a metal value of 40, well, equal to the gold value of the object you're trying to create, and that will create it for you. Okay. Is there any other questions?
No tools.
No, that's-
But do you accept the ring, by the way?
Yeah, I can take the ring. I think that will give me a second ring because I think I've got one left over from the ones we found as well.
Then I'll
Okay.
remove mine.
Wait, are you talking about the silver rings at the beginning of the game?
Maybe.
Yeah, were we
Those-
supposed to remove them? Were we?
Yeah, those
one.
those disappeared. They Thanos snapped in front of you.
Apologies.
Okay.
Damn.
Wow.
Lame.
Can we
Alright.
say they ended up in another person's pockets?
I will make it so that all your pockets have holes for the rest of the game. Okay, so Peter, what do you do?
I go downstairs and greet them. Hello, guys.
Hello there.
Hello there,
Oh my
General
God.
Kenobi.
You're not there.
Oh, who's this Kenobi? Have you guys had the breakfast yet?
No, not yet. I barely woke up.
Breakfast sounds good.
Oh yeah.
that's
By the way, Zolp, Peter, Asuka, Skux, can you all roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, because you didn't
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
drink the tea.
Are we gonna puke? Right.
Oh no,
we didn't-
I assume that everybody drank the tea, so you can roll with advantage.
Oh no, I didn't drink it.
Lucky.
Oh, that's a great advantage I have.
Okay,
then.
those who didn't do without, those who did can with.
Well. Well.
shit.
Good thing I drank the tea.
I
Okay,
guess.
So,
I'm not sold on the idea that they did.
If I do throw up, can I throw up on Skux's feet?
Oh my God.
Impossible. I'm sleeping on the support beams.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
overall,
projectile vomiting.
when you do wake up, you feel a little bit groggy, but nothing out of the ordinary. Okay. Sorry, we continue. As you greet the other people, what else do you want to do or say? Peter.
Well, when we have our breakfast, I guess we should regroup.
Wait, the town provides some me food, right? Do we have
Yeah,
it in
yeah.
our
You
inventory,
you
or
can
is
assume
it?
that the town provides food. For example, they come to Sammy's house, they give some food because only child and whatnot. Um, so you have food one way or another.
Okay, I'll say to everyone present that's awake, I'll make something from what's left in the house.
Can you actually cook?
I don't know. Can I?
We'll find out. Let him cook. Let him try.
Medicine roll.
While you do your things, let's change scene to Asuka and Skux. What have you been doing?
Sleeping.
Yeah, pretty much. I've actually behaved last night. I was thinking of going out and, exploring, seeing how strong the locks are on people's doors, but I've been behaving and I just woke up and now I'm hungry. So is there a mess hall around this place? I asked Skux.
Mess hall.
Yeah,
Means like a
somewhere we
tavern.
can get breakfast.
Sure, in the kids' playground. Go ask them.
All right, sounds good enough. I'll make my way over there.
Okay,
Oh, the
go-
kids'
go-
playground. Sure.
okay. Skux, what do you do?
I'll go up to the others and grab some food from them.
How do you know that they are there?
They saw them part ways. Come
Anyways, okay.
I make
Okay,
soup,
okay.
by the way. Yeah.
on. Ugh.
Yeah, okay, sure. You made some soup. While you do your shenanigans over there, Asuka, you approach the children's playground.
Uh-oh.
Many
What's the
children are there?
Well, there are, let's see. So you see that the children's playground is split up in multiple groups. You see children who have the blue bandanas, you have children who have the yellow ones, and you see children in a corner surrounded by guards who have the green ones. You see the green ones are about 5, probably not a lot, just about 5 children. And then you see the blue ones are about 7, and on the yellow ones they're about 7 as well.
Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna post something in the Discord room.
Uh-oh.
The fuck are you
Uh-oh.
gonna do?
Don't do anything that
Arrested.
you wouldn't do in
I
real
come up to
life.
the kids. Because
Asuka, you're a
I'll
halfling. You're
Yeah,
you're the
exactly.
same height.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was about to say
So
that they wouldn't know the difference.
yeah,
Probably.
I come up
Dif-
to them.
The
Now
difference is that he
I'm
has a mask. They don't.
mask.
You have your gray mask on that they were given, the plague mask.
I took off the mask.
No. You need to go and be like, look, I have a mask. You don't.
Great, yeah, good idea. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Good job. High five,
Right.
Ree.
Okay, the question is where do you
So
go?
I come up to the brats,
Yeah, which ones?
the ones from the guards, from
Rich kids.
the rich kids.
The guards. The guards are surrounding the green bandanas.
Wait, there's actual guards here too.
Yeah, there are guards.
Oh, I thought it was like the guards' kids or something. I don't know.
No,
Then why or no? I'll rephrase. I go up to the regular kids. How many were there? Groups? 4? 3?
there are 3 groups.
3.
One groups is with green bandanas, the other are with blue, and the last one are with yellow ones.
And the blue ones are the ones with the guards, or
No, the
yellow
green
ones?
ones are surrounding are surrounded by guards.
Okay. And are the other 2 groups together?
No, they're split up.
They're also split up. Well, I obviously won't go to the ones with the guards, but I'll go up to the are the other 2 separated groups? They're just children playing, like the
Yeah, you can see that the ones with the yellows are a little bit less are a little bit less some of them have their have some holes in their clothes, but they're playing with self-made toys. The blue ones are decently clothed. They have complete shoes and all of them, nothing missing.
Okay.
They stand up a bit more proudly, a bit more sophisticated.
Yeah, I'll go up to the yellow ones, the worn down looking kids,
Mhm.
feeling more comfortable due to my past around those.
Mhm.
No, I won't steal their shoes, although that's a very good temptation. And I'll ask them about the green kids with the guards. Why are they surrounded by guards exactly? Why are they seem more privileged than the other children?
Okay.
Ask what's up with that.
So to remind you of a few things, green children who have the green bandanas are infected children.
Hmm.
They are surrounded by guards so that other people cannot either attack them or get close to them, and vice versa.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
blue ones are considered higher on the hierarchy, considering their parents are well off. The yellow ones
Yeah.
are not.
Okay. Mm. Hmm. I guess there's not much to be gained from here. I'll just. I kind of want to ask more, like, what's gonna happen to the green children? Have they had like cases where some of the kids like never came back or anything, or?
So the bigger child with the bigger bandanas is like, he looks, I would say, young adolescent, probably like 11, maybe 12 in
Yeah.
age, of human race. Comes to you with your question, and he explains that generally the children, when they are infected, they don't show any symptoms until they actually come of age to about 13 to 14, some maybe even at 16.
Oh,
After that,
okay.
the disease does start to show in stages.
Have any of the kids like that have grown older? Like, has it come to a point where there's been casualties?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. All buried in the graveyard.
How long has this been going on then?
This
For a
child we were
couple of
talking
years
to
then.
was, so we're
2
talking
years, I think it was.
about, no. So, yeah, about 2 years currently. Yeah.
And there still hasn't been any cure or anything
The only thing
found.
that was discovered by Dr. Xenos was that there was growing something called anti-bloom in the mire, and that had the
Yeah.
capabilities of
Slow down.
slowing down the advancement of the plague, but it cannot
But
completely stop it.
okay, I see. All right, cool. Now can I get something to eat somewhere?
The child looks at you and like shrugs. I don't know. Maybe ask the guards.
I'd rather avoid any form of authority. I'll just go over to where I saw Skux wander off to.
All right. All right. So just as you start to go away, Skux already has arrived. So Skux, what happens? What do you do?
I will knock on the door.
All right. You knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Who answers?
No one. We'll make
I'm
sure no
cooking.
one answers it.
I'll shout Sammy.
Gosh, Sammy's still asleep. Flora too.
I just walk to the door and I open it.
Okay, you see Peter opening the door, your favorite person who definitely doesn't make corpses explode in your face.
Hey, Skax.
At least food served here won't explode in my face? ?
I mean, probably Charles is cooking, making a soup. I'm not sure if it's volatile or not.
No, okay. By the way, Charles, just roll me a natural d20. Just a d20.
Oh my god. Everybody
Oh
does.
no.
You know what?
Now
No,
we're
roll me
getting food
survival. Roll
poison.
me survival.
Survival?
Yeah, survival.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Nat
Fox
one.
four.
Nat
Oh my
one.
god.
Oh, gee.
Okay, so you do make food. Maybe
You
a tad
think.
bit too salty for most people here.
It's black
Salty anyway.
Passable.
I tried. Said no.
It's fine. I like my stuff with a bit of salt.
There's some fish skeleton sticking out. Something that looks like a face screaming
Seven
at
is
you.
Going, "Oh,
fine.
and then suddenly, indeed, a fish grate suddenly comes out of his of his throat, which is questionable because you thought this was just a pumpkin soup.
Mm.
What did you spice this with?
Uh, there was some stuff lying around.
Some fish stocking.
I don't know. Like it might have been.
Remind me not to make you into the cook.
All right. So, considering the food was not up to par, no satiate buff, so that's
Oh.
Damn
not
it.
happened. All right. To reiterate, there are multiple places of interest, and you were asked to meet Dr. Xenos at some point at the healer's house. So you may move your characters where you want them to move. You may RP right now, or whatever you wish to do.
Seeing Skux has done whatever, I collar him to ask a favour.
What?
Oi, Goblin, I've got a job for you if you want those gloves fixed.
What is a rat beard?
Well, we need some materials and some coin. I think you could be the guy to help.
I'm listening. What do you need?
Well, I heard from Sabine there's a very rich area of the town, and I need some money and some metal, and you've got quick hands. We need some money.
You need some money. That's
Move your
good.
character where you want it to be.
Ahem.
Can
Window.
you smell just the gold coins itself too?
It does say money of the same value or metal of the same value, so
Yeah.
Golden coin should have value.
Yes, you can either just throw in gold or something of equal value.
How much gold do you need?
Oh my god, here we go.
40 I think it was, wasn't it?
40.
Oh boy.
I'm sure there's a good amount of houses around here that are
All right.
prolific.
We're gonna start with Asuka. Asuka, you arrive at the mayor's house. What do you do?
Is there any barrels or well? No. Is there
Huh?
any windows to look into?
There are windows.
You
Yeah.
can't, you're not tall enough.
Can I reach the windows?
No, you can't.
Is there any barrels or I knew it was gonna come to this, so that's why I started with it. Are there any barrels or boxes nearby?
There are some barrels and boxes laying around and about. Yeah.
Can I grab a box and stand up on it to peek into the window?
Sure, why not?
What do I see?
Well, as you peek into the window, you see a lone tiefling writing in a scroll behind an elevated desk.
Is he the major? The mayor?
No.
By the way, the mayor is the doctor. Xenos is the mayor.
Oh, okay. Only one tiefling in the entire building?
Well, at least in that front end of the building, yeah.
Anything interesting, noteworthy in the room?
Not immediately. You do see that the tiefling is
Gold.
just holding her one hand, holding the scroll open. With the other one, she has her head rested on it, and she's using her tail to write with the quill.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. It's a nifty trick. Any shinies, gems, gold? I don't know.
Around one of her horns, you do see a golden band.
Around her horn.
Yeah, around her right
Ugh.
horn.
Tieflings sound like a bit of trouble to steal from, though. I'll just sit out front and wait for something, I don't know, for my companions to finish up.
All right. We'll then go to Peter and Charles. You arrive at the healer's house. What do you do?
I'll go to the room where Sabine was.
Am I
as you
awake?
enter- you are awake. You are awake.
Oh,
So
yeah.
as you As you enter the room, well, as you enter the healer's house, the nurses, some of them turn around, is like, Dr. Charles, welcome, and so again, Dr. Charles, Dr. Charles, again and again and again. Every time as you pass a new nurse, Peter is just following you, just looking at like what the hell is happening right now. But it seems that this black mask does come with enough respect in this town. You arrive at the door where Sabine is, and well, you can now. What do you do?
I asked the guards kindly if I can enter the room.
One of the guards nods with his head. They go to the side, and the door is for you to open.
All right, I'll go in.
All right. Just as you enter, you see Sabine is still changing her clothes.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
What do you do?
I
You
Not
little
you.
shit.
What does Sabine do?
Oh god.
What do you want me to do? I'll take my bow and I want to use. I jump into the bed again.
You take your bow. You jump into the bed. Okay.
I didn't take the bow.
Okay. You jump into the bed. There we go. What do you do, Charles?
Well, bitch, try knocking.
Yeah, that's why you always say knock and ask if people are decent.
Jeez. Also, did you bring me food, Charles?
I actually prepared some like leftover soup from.
Yeah.
Ugh. Green soup.
Dr. Charles, bring me some good food.
The guards who cannot help but listen is like, Dr. Charles, do you require us to get some food?
Hell yeah.
Yes, please.
Steak.
All
As
right,
as a sign in defeatism.
So okay, so that one guard nods and then goes to wherever he needs to be. The other one still stays at the front.
Okay. Is Peter behind me?
Peter is with you, yeah.
Okay.
Peter,
I'm not in the
I heard you
I'm-
got the plague. How is that going for you?
Actually feeling quite groggy.
Um,
So
I
I'm
suppose we all have our cross to bear. Mind controlled, the zombie gate, and the 4 fucking plague dudes.
I'm trying to fight Dr. Zeno.
No. Okay.
All right. So just as you talk about Dr. Zeno, you do hear some heavy footsteps coming around, and just as you see the guard actually coming in, who has some like a plate with some sweets, some tea, and some some morning sweets, and sets them in the middle on the table that's next to the bed. As he leaves, you actually see Dr. Zeno's arriving. Ah, Dr. Charles, just in time with Sir Peter and Miss Sabine is awake as well. Great. Where are your other companions? Are they here yet?
To be fair with you, I have no clue where they are hanging out. Sorry.
Unfortunate. If you do see them, tell them to meet me at the mayor's house, if that is possible. We have to discuss a few things.
All right,
Doc-
I'll mention them.
Dr. Zeno, before you leave,
Yes.
today I woke up and I felt a bit groggy, and I still am. I think.
Already a little bit groggy, huh? That is unsettling. Normally grogginess is attributed together with the starting of sores, but I see a lack of sores on your body, at least initially. Do you have any on your arms, back, legs, private areas?
Have I examined myself actually?
I don't know. Did you examine yourself when you woke up?
Yeah, I actually haven't examined myself just yet.
Let me ask like this: do you have any form of pain in all of your areas that I just mentioned?
No.
All right. He's just poking at various areas on your body, with the exception of your private
Jesus.
ones, and well, it seems without you having no reactions, that is, I suppose, a positive development in a sense. Grogginess is, like I said, normally you would start to feel lethargic. Grogginess is a first stage of it, but mostly that is attributed together with with the source. But I'm glad that is not. Have any of your other friends experienced any more symptoms?
Not that I know of. Nobody spoke about it.
I see, I see. Unfortunate. I would have wished that they were here like I asked initially, but considering the circumstances, I can understand that they would want to do some other stuff. All right. Like I said, please meet me at the mayor's house later today.
Very well.
Will do.
All right. Miss Sabine, after doing multiple tests, I see that you are clear to go. Do take it easy. It would be the best interest for you all to not go out into the mire just yet until you are all ready to go. That being said, I am still trying to educate myself further on the findings concerning your cursed predicament.
Mhm.
I think I might have some advancement in my knowledge for it in the afternoon once you and your compatriots manage to see me.
Talk.
All right. Have a good day, and I will see you all later. Dr. Charles, let's see, what have I written here?
Charlie.
Uh-oh.
Mm,
Mind control. Stop it! Surely it won't happen
Oh no, wait, I
twice.
changed this. Never mind. Okay. Okay, that's it. He leaves and he goes towards the whatever he needs to do, whether it's rounds or whatever it is. We will then change scenes again.
Here we go.
Skux, Zolp, what the hell are you doing?
Skux will look at Zolb and point towards the house and be like, "You want me to rob him?"
We need 40. You can have the rest, and then we'll charge you 10% for the fixing the gloves. How's that sound?
I'll just sigh.
Huh. Okay, so
Sneakily, I will first look to all directions.
Oh my god.
all
And
right.
then
So
murder.
it's early in the morning. The streets are bustling around. It's not easy to sneak in this, so you will sneak in disadvantage. But you do manage to maneuver yourself to the corners where eyes cannot immediately discern you passively.
And then I will sneak over to the closest house, go in under a window, take a peek inside.
All right, all right. Let me take a look. What else is here? Okay, so you said you want to take a peek.
Yep.
Okay, so within this house, you see that it is a rich house. It has multiple rugs. There are adornments across the walls. You see that the chimney itself also is adorned with various decorations. There are chandeliers in the at the top. You see multiple I wouldn't say maids, but like people working and dusting stuff off. It's not a big house, but clearly well off. All of them wearing a type of mask constantly. And you see a group of 3 women in the center, um, talking, drinking tea, and eating cookies. I would say, in a sense, there is a form of limited vision, but that also counts for you if you're wearing a mask.
Bit too many people.
I will say though that at this point you see that the ones who were dusting and are going to another room. So now it's just the 3 ladies.
Is there any gold pouches close to the window?
Well, it doesn't have to be but gold itself. They're just a value of metal that's
Just
worth
anything
anything
that
metal.
Is anything close by the window and it looks valuable?
Well, there is a candle holder, kind of like what you see like in Belle and the Beast. You know that little, what's
Oh
his
my
name
God.
again? I forgot.
Is it
Yeah.
of gold?
Chandelier?
It looks gold, at least at first
Is it
glance.
inlaid with gems?
No.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like a gold candelabra.
I-
It's pretty expensive.
Skux is asking the right questions.
Can
Leave
I
him
can I
alone.
basically put a value on it where I stand right now?
Is it perhaps
Oh,
40?
Is it above 40?
I'll have to look it up.
Skux manifests an item worth 40 gold to steal him. Isaac is like, what? No.
I'd really not want to sneak in and risk getting discovered.
17 stealth is good.
Against 3?
Eh. You can just pretend you're an ugly child that got lost.
At least I have a mask on.
The one that lives underneath in the cellar.
Mom?
Good luck.
The maid left the door open.
Also, if you had waited for me, you would have had a 27 stealth there. Jesus.
If you asked me, we could have co-opted stealth.
Yeah, but you're a criminal, Suko. They are basically Robin Hood.
Wow, that's gay.
Yeah, we are poor.
It's for the greater benefit.
You know, I only really need to find 20 gold because I already have 20 on me. So
I mean, I've got 11, but I just didn't want to use it.
Almost there. Just need to do conversions.
There goes our good run. Xeno sees you and immediately bans you from the town.
Don't give him ideas.
Oh, there it is.
Inflation.
I like
Let's
this.
go.
minus
thinking.
tax.
Yeah, the god's tax on converting your item, yeah.
Gotta stay honest.
Where is it? Holy fuck.
What?
That's a lot.
I guess.
That's what we like to hear.
Coin. Wait. Well, fuck. 9. So that divided by 9. Well, it's worth 300 gold.
Holy hell.
You're gonna get
we
into
gotta do a
fucking
heist. Is
trouble
there a
for
bank
that.
My bad. It seems it's called a candelabra, and according to it, a candelabra is it weighs about 2.5, 2.8 kilograms, and
Well, it
one
depends
gold
on-
coin. If it's made of gold, and one gold coin is about 11 grams. No, oh, not a 9. Yeah, 11 grams. So yeah,
And this thing is
Yeah,
pure
but
gold.
it also depends on purity and like.
Don't.
I'm not gonna start converting in that way. What the fuck? Do you want it
What
to be
if
like
it's
lesser value or
90%
what?
percentage of
pure?
nickel is in it.
I want Skux to bite it to find
Whatever. It's 300.
So now I would like to use sleight of hand to deftly open the window, snatch the thing, and just get the fuck out of there. Am I allowed to? Go.
How the fuck is there
Do you have a
shinies
lockpick
and
or anything of
I
that
have
resembles a lockpick?
thieves' tools? Does that count?
Is
Yeah,
there a
that
lockpick
has.
in it?
Yeah.
You would know that.
I don't know. I don't know
There
everything. What the hell?
There is. I used them in the last campaign. There is.
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand then.
There's a hammer in there.
No, not sleight of
lockpicks.
hand. Roll me. Sorry. Sleight of hand is. It's the same thing at the end. It's just that it adds your proficiency bonus as well.
That's sleight of hand though.
I need to think. Give me a moment.
Just give it. And take the magic sword next to it, please.
I'll do it for you.
And not there.
You have no idea he even asked me to steal shit. Unfortunately.
You can bring me a snack though, like maybe a burger or something. So cool. I'm bedridden. I'm not.
Yeah, I'll give you a get well balloon from one of the kids.
We'll call this the candle dilemma. That Isaac had to go
Why
through.
are we stealing this?
Because we need smithing tools to repair certain equipment pieces.
You know, I don't actually know. I'm
Don't
just
we?
doing what
Okay.
he asked me.
So, go to below your passive perception.
Here
There
we
are
go.
your 2 proficiencies. Can you click on Thieves' Tools?
You have to decide what it uses, I think, when you do that.
And you want me to use dexterity on it?
Yes, dexterity.
Okay. Like that?
Oh, ouch.
Okay.
It's a window, not a locked door.
It is a window, but in the sense that it's like you're using an iron, kind of like, oh, what's the correct word? You know, when sometimes they provide you some cables like HDMI, but they put them together with like that little plastic thing, but actually not plastic, but it's surrounded with a little iron.
Yeah,
What's it called again?
yeah. I know what you mean.
Right, because when I was a child,
Just-
I bit off the plastic and I played around with
Whoa.
the iron thing all the time.
What is happening?
The
Yeah, what
it's like a wire.
Yeah, it's an iron wire. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, you
Well, it's
you
not-
try to
yeah.
like deftly go in between
Like a pin.
yeah, like not like a pin, but like you definitely go in below the
Like a paperclip.
yeah, like a sort of like a paperclip, and you elongate it and try to like open the lock on the other side, kind of like it, but you manage to like not do it. You lose your footing, your hands on it. A little bit of sound goes off, and I want you to roll me another stealth check to see if you deftly evade being seen.
Bonus. Oh, that's fine.
Well, that's a 19 against my.
Oh, rolled a natural 20.
Okay, so you just immediately go and kind of like form an L, like you follow the windows, like just like not seen. And you hear some footsteps going towards the window, but they look left, right. You hear nothing. Must have been something else. Might have been the cat again.
Must have been the
Sometimes
wind.
I wonder why you still keep
Must
the
have
cat.
been the wind.
And as she goes back to whatever the friends, you hear them talk again. What do you do now?
I will first. Beckon. No, I will not, because if he comes here, he'll make noise. I will go silently over to Solb again.
Yeah.
Solb, could you like go in front of the house and like, I don't know, make a ruckus?
Okay, we can do that.
And I'll go back to the window and wait for whenever he starts
damn
making
it.
sound.
I'm going to knock on the door.
Oh God. Okay. Well, dear, who at this time of hour would be at our doorstep? One moment, ladies. And she stands up, is like, and starts shouting, as like, whatever. Melissa, go open the door. This is not what I am paying you for to not do anything. Go. And then you hear, yes, madam, yes. And then someone opens the door. Actually, this is another goblin in front of you that opens the door.
Oh, shit.
Start your mating call.
Can I help you? Is that a dead rat?
You can't really see it under my mask. That's not fair.
And you can clearly see it under your mask.
Wait,
The plague mask
Wait, he
does not
actually
cover
has
your
a
mouth.
dead rat under his mask?
Yes, he actually has a dead rat that functions as a beard.
It's a beard.
That's
Don't
fucking
worry about
cool.
that.
She slowly starts to like put her finger on her nose, like, and what do you want?
We would like to speak to the lord or lady of the house, please.
The Lord and Lady is currently busy with her other friends and definitely cannot talk to you.
It's very important. We must talk to them.
Yeah, then you can relay the importance to me and I can talk to the lady instead.
Dr. Zeno has asked us to come round.
Dr. Xenos is actually to come. Okay, roll me deception.
Shit.
You guys need to get away with this. You know that, right?
Yeah, you need to succeed.
All right.
Oh.
Well, unless I roll a natural 1. Or I roll a natural 20, that's fine.
Ouch.
Okay, so look, I don't know who you are. I can already see on your gray mask that you're not from these parts, so I can scarcely believe you have to do anything with the mayor. So please leave. You are stinking up the entire place.
We bathed last month.
You said what now?
We bathed last month. How can we smell? Then we smell ourselves and we look
We?
fine.
Who is we? Go away! And she slams the door in your face.
I like my companions.
How much time did that buy for?
Nothing,
Scott.
because the lords and ladies are still in the room.
Yeah, I'm looking in the window and being like, what?
Just
When is he doing anything?
Oh
Probably not
my
the best idea. I'm not going to attack the house. That might be a bit silly. We might have to try a different house.
You're the next one with a magic cannon.
I'll come up, seeing what all the ruckus is about. And I'll come up to the Lord and Lady and I'm like, what
They're
the
not
hell
outside.
is going on over here?
They're not outside, they're inside. Zolp is just in front of the door that was just slammed in his face.
Wait, the door is already closed again?
Yeah.
Okay, I knock on the door.
Mhm.
My turn.
Again, you hear like, Melissa! Melissa! Open the goddamn door! It's like, yes, madam. And then it opens the door. It's like, she's like, this time it's very, very cautiously. It's like with an, you see an eye just open on the other side of with a small opening of the door. It's like, oh, somebody else. What do you want?
Greetings, my lady. I have come to proclaim the true words of the one true God. Do you have a
God.
moment of your time? Or do you
Who
need a
would
new
ever
vacuum
let
cleaner?
those in?
What? What? Sorry,
Is
but
the- anyway,
I'm.
is the Lord at home?
The Lord is currently busy in the study, and the lady is currently busy with her visitors. Is there anything I can do for you? Otherwise, please do not bother us.
Which visitors?
None of your business.
Well, I'm a visitor, am I not?
No, you're not.
What do you mean I'm not? I'm right
Do
here.
not
my
know you. Are
God.
you here wasting my time, or will you say something useful?
Well, I already asked you. Do you want to buy the loving words of the one true Lord?
She looks at you for a solid 5 seconds and slams the door in your face.
What did you expect?
I don't know.
It's like, and then you hear on the other side, Melissa, what is it with these people today? I'm sorry, milady, but a lot of weird people outside are asking questions. And then it just slowly starts to like lose sound as she goes further inside.
I go over to Skux and I get out my dagger and I look at Skux and I was like, just say the word, mate. We'll get it one way or another.
Oh, facepalm.
The murderous Trina. Yep.
What the fuck are you guys doing? I swear
Trying
to
to
God.
rob the kids. I really shit at it.
Okay, I want both Asuka and Skux to roll me another stealth check as a guard patrol passes by.
Oh,
Okay.
Where is it?
Okay, they are actively
Hmm.
searching around because it's a guard patrol, so I will roll my own perception checks. Oh, you are incredibly lucky, Asuka. I rolled a 16.
I'm not lucky.
Yeah, if I
I
rolled a
mean, I am
17, you
lucky.
were fucking seen. 100%.
Yeah, and then what?
And then what?
I'm
Then
not
you
doing anything.
All right.
Yet.
So the guard does see Zolp just in front, muttering to themselves. It's like, can I help you? Is that a dead rat?
Oh my god.
It's a beard, but you cannot help us. We are busy. Thank you very much for your work.
Listen, little green
Give him a military
dog.
salute.
What is that?
No.
It's then the other gun is like slapping him in the side. It's a goblin. What the hell, dude? Yeah, whatever. It's like, look, these parts are not for your kind. How about you skedaddle out of here?
Boy, sit down. We already taught one of your guards a lesson. We don't mind teaching some others that are fucking nosy.
All right, this is your last warning. Get out or face the consequences.
You don't want to come too close to us. We have the plague.
That's a good
All right,
point.
guards surround, and then they are.
You said there was 2 of them. How can you surround me?
5 of them are surrounding you right now. I'm actually going to copy paste them. You were warned, and you're going to come with us, whether you
This
want
should
to
be
or
loud
not.
enough, though.
That should be, distraction.
Yeah,
enough,
yeah. I
imagine.
was about, I
Which
was about to say.
actually, as that happens, you do see the door open up, and you see all 3 ladies and Melissa actually at the door. What is happening here? And then you see the guards turning around. It's like, "Milady, no
Me-
problem. We are going to get this green dog. It's a goblin away from." You see Melissa going up front. We're not dogs. It's like front is like going in front, and actually, yeah, the
No,
the room
my
is
god.
empty now, Skux.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I'm,
matter how badly you fuck up.
I'm
That
smashing.
you can make. Oh my god.
Am I actually managing to open the window?
Well,
he-
you
he
managed
needs-
to like break the lock, but because of all the sounds outside,
Oh,
it
I
doesn't
fucking-
actually.
Yeah, and then I'll
Okay,
just
Asuka manages to open the lock. Okay, you open the window.
Let's
we
go.
grab the goddamn candle bra thingy
Okay,
and
you can add. What the fuck is that called again?
Is there-
Candelabra?
candle
Yeah, you
bra.
can
Yeah.
add that to your inventory. Is there a jade statue of a frog?
I'll also take that jade statue of a frog over there.
You absolute. Oh god, I'm gonna have to make that statue a fucking meme.
Yeah, give it to me. I need it.
Okay.
And then I will just stealthily like pretend that I'm on the road, look over at Sol, and be like, "You fucked up."
Oh god.
Right. So you
I
go away.
come up to Zolp and the guards, and I'm like, "Oh no, Grandpa, what have you gotten yourself into now? I'm sorry, guys. Grandpa hasn't been the best lately, and he's getting really demented."
Okay, I like that one.
do-
Roll me a
do-
deception with advantage.
Okay.
What a debacle.
Let me just release you of his burden and take him home. Deception. Oh,
That's a 7.
Perception.
oh
That is.
with advantage.
Oh,
yeah.
deception is what you need to do. Yeah.
Oh, deception. Sorry, yeah.
Now the bad rolls out the way.
Let's
Okay,
go.
that's a 19. Okay, that's
Nice.
against my. Oh, that's a 5. Okay, so the guard is like, "This thing is your grandfather."
Don't you see the likeliness?
He looks at you ridiculously. "I cannot deal with this. How is it possible that green dogs, goblins, yes, whatever, goblins, are in this goddamn village? Take him away. I don't want to see him in these parts."
Racist.
And then these guards just, get away from him, go away.
In my day.
You're very welcome, Grandpa.
All right.
Well done,
Where do
midget.
you guys want to go?
Can you do the ritual somewhere else and not in front of her house, please?
Let's go back to the shack, I suppose, would be the best bet.
You see fucking Zorb doing the ritual in front of her house.
That candlestick.
It's just like the
Oh,
just like the
familiar.
guy in Avatar is like, "My cabbages," but this is my candelier. It's like- Oh, I love this. That was wonderful. Oh god. Okay. So you all
Is
go
this
back
like
to
a
the shack.
heist?
This is a heist, yeah.
So what
I'll
are you
show-
doing
I'll
with the
show-
leftover money because you can only do 100?
This is all improvised, guys. Like this was nowhere written.
I
We
mean,
needed
it's
smithing
free.
tools, okay?
I hate you all, but I also love the situation. It's wonderful. Okay. Okay, two rogues and that other thing, Green Dog. Tell me, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna knock off approximately enough to make it just around about 40g off the candlebra, and then we can melt the rest down after I've made the smithing tool.
Skux, can you then just between parentheses next to the candle thing just write 260 so you know its current value still? Actually, make it 230 because already breaking off a part is already even destroying just total value a little bit.
Oh no, we'll melt it down to coins.
All right, in terms of sell value, you know.
Mm.
Okay, so you have now a part of that candlebra that is worth 40 gold.
So I got an hour-long ritual to make my smithing tools.
All right, you do your hour-long ritual. Let's change scenes while that happens.
Unbelievable.
Sabine, Peter, Charles, what do you do? Let's just say the moment you exit, you see Zolp. You see Zolp. You see the three small people because they are literally like children.
Just hobbling off with their reward.
To the other. You see Asuka go with gleeful smile, like going from after them, while Skux is like, "What the hell am I doing?" And Zolp is like just talking to himself as they go to the shed, the shack.
What did we just witness?
Can we just say to Xenos that they're like a bit ill or just sick?
Maybe
and,
it's
like...
the plague?
Yeah, it could be the plague. Like, Peter, have you been feeling a bit weird in the head?
Groggy maybe, but my intelligence hasn't diminished. No.
Okay, suddenly your intelligence is -5.
Excuse you. I literally die if that happens.
Brain aneurysm. There we go. All right. What do you do?
I would go here.
Okay, you want to go to Sammy's house. Okay. What do the other two want to do?
I mean, we have to collect everyone for Xenos quest, so I guess.
Yeah, but
I'll-
they're gonna take an hour anyway, and
Yeah.
you could
okay.
ask them what the fuck they're doing and be like all cleric on them though.
You know, Charles, you are not infected, so you might as well go into the mayor's house and tell them that
Touched by him.
it'll be a little late. I'll go get them.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
I mean, basically, I can just fast forward and be asking how Flora is doing and if she's okay and tell her not to worry about me.
Okay, so you go to the house. You open the door. You see Flora with Sammy as she's teaching a little bit more of the sign language in the book. They're almost actually completely through the book almost. So Sammy is almost up to date.
That's great.
Sam is a fucking genius.
What else do you want to do or say or ask?
No, I
or...
just want to tell Flora that that I'm sorry for not coming home. Well, meeting her last night, and that I didn't feel so well. But at least I don't have the plague.
That's right. So the moment you go through the door, she sees you and she like runs to you and hugs your leg.
I'll hug her back. Cringe.
Hey.
And then she goes back to the book and starts signing again towards Sammy.
Yeah,
Sammy just looks at you and nods a little bit, like a small hi or whatever.
I'll tell them that I'll be back later. We still have stuff to do, and she just hangs out a little bit more with Sammy, and I'll tell Sammy to behave.
Okay. What? I'm the one who always behaves. She's the one who. And
yeah. No. Stop. And I close the door behind me. And then. Exactly. I would go towards the shack, but I'll cut it here. Yep.
Okay.
Perfect parenting.
Yeah, Charles, you arrive at the door of the mayor's house. What do you do?
Is there anything outside the mayor's house that might catch my interest?
Oh my god, are you
anything
stealing?
at all?
There's no gold, I can tell you that.
All right.
No, not even a candelabra.
Oh, well, that's not exactly how you spell it.
Not immediately, no. You do see some people going in and out of the mayor's house from time to time. Most of the time, it's guards who go either to the cemetery, patrol around, go to the mire and whatnot. But other than that, nothing immediately out of interest. Excuse me.
Okay. I'll guess while I'll wait for the others, I'll just.
You're gonna sit on the same box that Asuka sat on.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna sit with my back towards the wall.
All right.
You feel like
Sabine,
the
you and-
box is oddly moist and daft.
Right, Peter, you arrive just as Sabine starts going away from the house. What do you do?
I walk in.
All right, so Zolp, what does Peter see you do while you're still about 3/4 into your ritual?
I'm shouting Ooga Booga while smashing the candelabra with my hammer.
I can already see it! Ooga Booga Slam! Ooga Booga Slam!
And
the other two
me
cheering
just
him
sitting there
on.
with a confused face.
An hour of this would be brilliant.
Yeah, so both Skux and Asuka are like not mesmerized, but a bit affronted of how the fuck this is working.
No,
But-
I'm loving it.
Hey, she's loving it. She's just like laughing her tits off while Skux
Yeah.
is like, why am I here? Kind of like face and whatnot. And Peter just enters while this is happening.
What the fuck is going on? Skax, what the fuck is going on? Where did you get that?
Don't ask things you don't want the answer for.
No, I want to know.
Hmm.
What the
Lost
fuck
and
happened?
found.
Lost and found.
Somehow I
You
don't
cannot
believe
talk
that.
while you're in a ritual, by the way. If you do, you can.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Concentration.
sorry, my bad.
Ooga
Oh, no,
booga.
it's okay.
Okay, Skax, I
He
see you.
needed materials for something, and I couldn't say no, and we got some materials for him. And
Booga Booga.
Bang.
as you can see, he is doing something, and I have no idea what he's doing.
You couldn't say no or didn't want to say no?
Ooga Booga.
Bang.
Something told me that I had to do
Skux
this.
by saying that.
Well,
Okay. Okay. And Asuka, I guess you just help procuring
What?
this random thing.
Mm-hmm. Wait,
Mhm.
say again? I didn't catch that completely.
I just asked if you helped to procure it.
Oh, yeah, it was fun. I helped Grandpa here get out of trouble.
What
10 out of 10,
trouble?
would do it
At that
again.
moment, Sabine also arrives at the shack.
Oh god.
So you see the exact same scene. Zolp almost finished with his rituals, shouting
Ooga Booga.
that, and you see Skux with Peter, but frantically asking what the hell they did, and Asuka is all gleefully looking and watching.
Mm-hmm.
If
Sabine,
Skux needed it, it's for the greater good, Peter. If he needed that item, we have to get that item. It's
But
for his
no-
and I'll
quest.
mutter under
He's
my
an
breath.
hero. Don't.
Sometimes I'm glad she is stupid.
She actually has a 0 in intelligence, so
Yeah, I
Me?
know.
no,
Me?
Sabine.
Oh, okay.
He needs that. Don't question it, okay?
Also, she has a -1 in charisma, so she's very gullible as well.
that's my job. That's literally what I do. I ask questions.
You do not question the hero.
His class is literally called the Inquisitive. But okay.
It's for the greater good, okay?
Greater good, my fucking ass.
All right. At this point, the ritual's done. So, Zolp, you may add smithing tools to your inventory.
Oh,
Huzzah.
boy. Now we're
Suddenly
getting to the
you
real
see
question.
Let's go.
the piece of gold that he's been hitting on all the time. It actually melts into a pool. It expands into a perfect circle. I think if you saw the some of you seen the movie the like the Snow White movie, but the live action one, where the mirror itself like melts into like a liquid gold and moves in a strange way. Well, in that sense, it almost goes into a circular motion and then starts to morph into the tools themselves, a hammer, even not completely in gold. It actually changes the gold into like what needs to be silver, what needs to be steel, what needs to be wood, all of them together, and then you have your decently made tools all in a little roll-up package that you can, literally roll up to put into a bag. So yeah, that ritual is done.
Nice.
WTF.
Now I can fix those gloves, or can I fix? No, I need jewelry tools for the amulet, didn't I?
I think we said it was smithing once, right?
Okay, you'll need to remind me because I think I accidentally deleted a part of my notes.
I think what you said, it was smithing tools to repair it, and no necessarily items as well.
So yeah, I'm not messing with the jewel itself. I'm just fixing the rest of the amulet.
Yeah, all right. For you to do that, you'll have to spend another hour though to fix it. Actually, no. Let me take a look, because this is more meticulous than anything else. You'll have to spend a longer portion of a long rest to fix it.
Okay, so I won't be.
Sorry, a long rest. What am I saying? A short rest.
So like
about
2
3 to
hours.
4 hours to
Yeah.
fix it.
Well, I don't mind staying here and fixing all the things that need to be fixed. The gloves and the amulet, however long that takes.
We can just say we lost Sob. It's believable.
Yeah, but didn't Zeno need?
Yeah, we lost
all
Sob. It's believable.
I can pop to Xena before and just say hi and then fuck off.
I
really quickly.
hate liars. Please, can we not lie?
It is not lying. We just turned around
Bending
and he
the
was
truth.
gone, Peter.
He was lost in his work. Well, my
Now
work,
you-
technically, I suppose.
Why do you need to lie about this? You just say he's busy working on his, smithing.
You're not even there.
While you're there, try and sell our work to the. Cause I don't think there's a smith in the town, so if the guards need any work
Oh my
done,
god.
try and get me some work. Rob them blind.
We're staying in this town and make a shop.
We're gonna get fucking rich. Let's
Oh
go.
my god. Okay.
Apart from that one that called me a green dog, he's paying like 10 times the price.
Sabine, lose your goddamn inspiration token for giving them
No,
that idea.
no. That thing stays.
Alright, anyways, what do you guys do now? If you want to go somewhere else, you just need to place your character there. Otherwise, RP continues, or, whatever it is you want to do.
Can I try to persuade Skux to do a scheme with me to get more money or valuables?
You don't need to like persuade, but in the sense that you need to roll, but you just need to talk to him, I guess. But I see that he's already gone, so you'll have to follow.
Lame. I'll try again tomorrow.
All right. Is that everything, or was Zolp follow?
No, Zob's just going to sit here hitting stuff.
All right. So for each individual item, you'll have to spend about a longer portion of a long rest. So
Short
was
rest.
short rest. So that means 3 to 4 hours for the amulet and 3 to 4 hours for the gloves.
Yeah, I'll sit here for 7 hours hitting them.
Have
Alright.
you added the amulet to your inventory, by the way? Because I still have it.
I'm sure
I thought
you
you'd already
gave
given
it
it to
to
me,
him.
but maybe you didn't. So if you would like to leave that with me, if you want it fixed, that would be useful.
Yeah, I left it with him then. And then I'll remove the golden necklace with redstone.
So once that's fixed, you can rename that to an amulet of vitality, if I'm not mistaken, or constitution. Don't remember what I called it. Should
It's
be
in the list there, actually. It's Amulet of Health,
sorry.
yeah.
That's it. It's an amulet of health. Okay. So you all arrive at the mayor's house. Who does what?
follow
I
me
look
in.
at Charles and push him forward. Dr.
Oh,
Charles.
but Charles already fell asleep on the crate.
I wake Charles and drag him to the door.
No, don't wake him up, don't wake him
You're
up.
not robbing Charlie. This is like, don't make me keep an eye on you.
Can we at least get a bucket of water?
No, we just continue.
Alright, so Charles, you wake up. What do you do?
Okay, I say, oh, you're here. Okay, then let's proceed inside. Wait, where's Soap?
We lost him.
Fair enough.
Not even question.
Gotten used to it. Alright. So you open
We
the
go
door and then
inside.
you see Arabella in the same position. This time she changed her hands. She put her other hand foot to open the scroll. The other is keeping her head up and she's using her tail again to write with the quill.
Hi, Stacy.
It's like, the fuck did you just call me, bitch?
Said hi, Stacy.
Yeah,
Normally you
how
say
about
hi back, bitch.
Whatever, we're here for Xenos. Is he present at the moment?
So while you said that, Skux, although she doesn't have any wings, suddenly the room does become a bit warmer, like very, very, very warm. And she puts the scrolls on the side, and rather than having normal wings, she sprouts flaming ones.
What?
That's
Oh,
way
so
cooler
violence
than
is
what I
the only
had.
answer, huh?
And roll for
I
initiative.
don't know. How about you come and see what happens, or
Can
you call
we
me by my
calm-
given name?
Can
And
we
just-
calm the fuck down?
So while this is happening, while you said that, the door opens up and you hear like a very like Arabella, and then suddenly like her flames like fizzle out immediately, and flaming wings, like actual flaming wings. And it's
She's a
like
fucking phoenix.
she looks a bit like sheepishly to the side. It's like, this is unbecoming of a secretary of the mayor's house. It's like, yeah, Mayor Xenos, understood. What I failed to notice is why it came to this. And she looks at you all as like, what have you guys done again?
I told her hi. Told her she needed to say hi back.
Are we
Come
gonna
on.
do another deception?
No, I told her hi, and I said she had to say hi back.
I'm contemplating life choices now.
Who am I in party with? What the fuck?
I'm not lying.
so
I'm just,
Skux would
I'm
never
just not
lie.
saying the entire truth.
I like slightly bow down to Xenos and like I apologize for my companion's rude behavior. As I say with like a deep sigh.
He takes out a breath and just puts a hand on Arabella's shoulder. Please, my dear, I understand that it is hard for you, but you must keep your anger in check. Yeah, understood. Now, I still have some research to do. Well, she looks like a side glance towards Sabine. In the meantime, I will have Arabella give you some. What's the correct word again? Some appropriate jobs to keep you busy during the day, and I will send a messenger to find you all once I require your presence. It seems that I underestimated the amount of research, both for the vial of importance that you brought me, and for the information I need to find. Arabella, if you would be so kind. Yes, Mayor Xenos. And then he goes back into. All right, come over here, and we can see what we can give you. All right, so she looks at who's the first one? Who's going to approach the?
I guess I'll do it.
All right, let's see.
So reluctant.
So, Dr. Charles, it seems you're gonna have to do solo rounds around the high part of town. Here is the scroll. Here are a few blue ribbons for children who need to be inspected. Here are the papers that Dr. Xenos uses to indicate whether or not they are infected. There you go. And here is a list of all the addresses that you need to go around. All right, now get going.
As I go through the list, I move out the door.
Okay. Who's the next one?
Might as well. I'm like, hi. So, about yesterday, did you check with the nurses, like you said, so I could get my money for the job well done?
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Do you have your token? You get no token.
Yeah, I showed it to you yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we did. Did she pay you? I don't remember.
No, she said she would check first.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right, add 20 gold pieces to your inventory.
Thank you.
Damn.
What can I do now? Give me something easy, I'm sad.
She notices your sass and trying to imitate her. She doesn't like it.
God damn it.
So you see like a little tuft of smoke from the back of her. Just
That's
a little
pretty
bit.
neat. I think I can do that too.
She she clears her throat a little bit. So I see here, according to Dr. Zenos, that I should give you a non-intense subject to do. We have a few young adult people who need to learn to correctly set up traps for foraging and for any amount of hunting. You'll be teaching them and showing them how to do so.
How
Here
many
you
of
go.
them need to survive?
What?
How many of them need to survive?
You will just teach them here. You're not going anything outside.
Yeah, but they're traps.
Yeah, you will
Right.
show them how. You won't actually make the
Okay,
traps.
where do I meet them?
You will just go at the mire entrance. The young guards will start where they are being taught will be pulled to the side, and you will be able to correctly teach them. All right, here you
Sounds like
go.
fun. Bye.
Bye. Next.
I'll go.
All right. There has been a strange sighting at the center of the village next to the children's playground. According to witnesses, a very sudden bright light happened, and a person unknown to other people suddenly appeared in the middle of the street. Said person then fled away, but knowing your particular inquisitive what's the correct word again? Inquisitive
Nature.
no, not nature.
Skill set.
Inquisitive skill set. That's it. I would be required to ask you to investigate. Here you go. This is the scroll with all info. You can go there. A guard will be stationed next to the place.
I take it and I run away.
Okay, you run
Immediately.
away. All right. Next,
What job do you have for me then?
let's see. Let's see a good one. You're gonna babysit the children at the playground.
I knew you were gonna fuck me over.
Yeah. Next time, don't
You-
fuck over my name, and I won't fuck over your work. Now go. And
That's
then
a
she gives
L.
you the scroll, and she gives you a little wink at the same time.
I think she
then
Don't worry,
likes
it
and
you.
then I'll
pays
just turn
well.
back at her and wave the scroll and be like, "This is fucking easy, thanks."
Is it my turn?
She smirks a little bit, but she does say, she does tell you at least that it does pay good. You know, it's the children that need to be protected. So who's next? Yeah.
I step forward.
Oh, you're new here, aren't you? Alright.
I ask the lovely person in front of me, are there any, fair people in need of any help or requests? Any, people that are better off than most that require my services?
She doesn't even take away her eyes from you. She just immediately uses her tail to grab like a scroll from the side. And it's like she just gives it you with her tail. The normal patrol that has to go around Sammy's house cannot go. You're gonna patrol there.
Is Sammy a higher up?
No.
No. That's the
He's
boy who's with
boy.
Flora at the other house.
Lame. Fine. I'll reluctantly grab the scroll. Can I at least make a stop near, I don't know, any fair families?
Why the
Go.
No? Oh, fine. I poutingly walk away.
Oh god. Okay, let's see. Still have about half an hour, so I guess that would be enough to do an entire round of the quests. Let's start with the first one who took the first. That would be Charles. Charles. So, you are asked to inspect various people, their children, the people themselves at the higher ups, which is on the right part of town down. And I'm going to ask you to, at some intervals, do certain medicine checks. Depending on how you role play, the DC will be higher. Depending on how you talk about stuff, it might be lower. And sometimes you might get advantage, sometimes you might get disadvantage on certain rolls. It's mostly an RP thing that you're gonna do, and we'll see how far we'll get. All right. There are 4 houses that you have to go. Sorry, 3 houses that you have to go. Let's start with the leftmost house over there.
Oh.
All right. You arrive at the first house, and it's a fair house. It's not like as big as the other 2 that are a bit more off to the side. What do you do?
So just checkups on their children, nothing more.
On them and their children, yeah.
Oh, on everyone. Okay. I knock on the door.
So you actually see another maid open the door. It's a a fairly, I suppose, young adolescent lady who opens like, oh, 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 it's a doctor. It's like, oh, you're the new one. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, okay. Lady, I forgot the name. What did I write down? God damn it, where is it? Yeah, okay. Lady Sansa, Lady Sansa. And she says, yes, my dear. And you see like a very, I would say, roundish person come in front of you. Oh, she says. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, it's the new doctor. Oh dear, you must look very stunning below that
Getting
mask.
weirder
Oh,
by the minute.
she's come inside, come inside. Drink some tea, eat some cookies. All for
There's
the good doctors.
I'll take
Uh,
up on that offer.
All right,
Am
so
I
as you sit down,
Alfino now?
what?
Am I Alfino in Shadowbringers
Mm.
now?
Draw a picture of her.
All right, all right. So as she goes upstairs, well, not really upstairs, goes to the stairs. She shouts her children to come down, and you see you see 2 children coming downstairs, and she and the 2 children go and sit at the living room, and you notice the lack of potential husband.
Oh my god, is
Oh
he gonna
no.
I'll get a drink, be right back. I don't want to hear Charlie spanking the housewife.
Charlie's gonna use his card.
Charlie is an escort now.
At least it pays well.
Charlie, you should use this opportunity to
Yes, man.
stock up.
So Lady Sansa is going to roll sexual intimidation right now. So for no particular reason.
And she
In any
uses
case.
strength modifier with her roundness.
Shoot those charms.
It's not a charisma save, it's a wisdom save, but okay. Anyways,
Here we go.
anyways, you don't have to. Yeah, you fail. So suddenly you're in bed, and all right. Let's go. Let's get back on track. Charles, like I said, it's all on you. Try to be as professional and as doctorish as possible. All right. The ball is in your court. You decide how and what. Who will you examine first? How will you do the examination? What do you say? Do you say something? Do you not say anything? At some points, I might ask questions like a patient would do. Sometimes I will say nothing. It depends on how you act first. All right? Go. And you failed.
Any case,
It's missing save rolls. Let's go.
uh,
2 children and Lady Sansa are sitting and waiting and looking at you.
2 children, 1 lady.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's good morning still. I've come to do a checkup on the
It's
family.
already noon.
Oh my god. Okay. Good afternoon. I've come to do a checkup on the family.
Oh, that's wonderful, dear doctor. Yes, yes, yes. You will immediately see that that we are a perfectly healthy family. Yes, yes, yes.
Sounds sus.
All right, then it should pose no problem. Am I right?
Oh, yes, indeed, indeed. And how? Okay, come on. How about you go first? And then she mentions her daughter to forward, and she goes and sits on a stool next to you.
All right. I approach the girl and I like take out
Oh,
my
boy.
medical.
Okay, FBI, open up. So,
We got him.
Okay.
You have to wear your put on your gloves and like make them like stretch them and make them.
oh, sorry,
Okay,
sorry. I'm
vampiric
horrible.
touch.
I'm
I'm gonna
horrible.
kill everyone.
Sorry. Okay.
Why do you
No.
have that? You goddamn cleric.
No, we're serious. Let's continue.
Oh.
So, what do you do? What's the first thing you do when she's
Anyways, I presume I have like a doctor's bag.
Mhm.
Okay. I like put my doctor's bag on like a small side table that
Mhm.
that is prepared, and I like take out my gloves, take out my mouth mask, and I take the equipment that's needed to do the plague tests.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
I say, how are you feeling the past? When was the last checkup?
Oh, you see the small child look at you. I think about a month ago.
All right. And have you been feeling any kinds of illness since then?
No, I did had a cold one day, but that went away very fast.
That's lovely to hear. Um, Anything else I need to be aware of?
Not really. I had a little tummy ache yesterday, but that was because I ate too many cookies.
Well. Be sure to look after your health. Anyways, here comes the first test. As I grab one of those nose thingies,
Okay. Sure, continue.
as I gently push it in her right nostril.
And then
You
she goes like up,
swabbing for
and she's like a
corona?
bit uncomfortable. And she's like, okay, all right.
And I slowly pull it out.
What?
Sorry, you do what now?
Oh,
Clip
sounded-
it! I'm clipping it!
In
FBI,
any
open
case,
up!
I like. Okay, now okay. It's medical. It's medical, guys. Okay.
That's the excuse I'm gonna use next time.
I was waiting for this quest for so long. It's one of the first one I designed, so I was like,
Anyway, okay. Now, would you please stick out your tongue?
What the fuck,
You
man?
guys
you're
are
all
just
horrible
so
people and should all go
derailed.
to jail.
I'm just a doctor, okay?
Not you, the rest who was laughing. You're doing your RP fine. Okay, roll me medicine check with advantage.
Oh, roll a medicine.
Tell her she's dying or something.
Please say she's
You have a
healthy.
ligma.
No.
Ligma, what?
Oh God, please. Take 1 damage, Peter.
Johnson.
So it was a joke. Don't take 1 damage.
Dude.
2
See,
instead, okay.
23. So after your preliminary tests, you can indeed see that she has some after effects from the cold that she was talking about, which is, sometimes can stay longer than is necessary, but that's already good. You see no, at least physical starting symptoms from the plague because she's too young to show any symptoms from the plague.
Oh. So, but she should be healthy then, according to my.
Depends on what your test is
Yeah, my
to
test
see
is
whether or not one is infected.
Remember. Been told beforehand what the test is.
Oh, come on,
the
Charles.
test-
You cannot remember?
The test is just purely to see if they're infected, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
what is the
tested-
test? Did you
Isn't
forget?
that the picking of the finger? Oh, Charlie.
It's all right. Don't worry. Okay, that's enough. You need to prick their fingers and use the special papers that you were given to test whether or not they are infected. Remember? That little
Ah.
paper that either can go green, red, black, glowing yellow.
Shiny.
Okay. Let me restore myself. Normal health seems fine. Now let's test on the illness. As I take out one of those familiar, pricking things, I guess.
The moment you pull out the pricking thing, she's like, no. And then she goes behind the couch. She's like, no pricky things. And then you see Miss Sansa's like, oh, come on, dear. This is not the first time. No, I don't like. And she's like, doesn't want to follow. And then you see her mother, like the big one, just like, dun, 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 trying to like catch her child, but she's like much faster than her. Just going around the couch in circles.
It's all right. Milady, how about you go first, just to like let her show that it's all right and that's nothing harmful.
Very well, she says. She sits down next to you. You hear the chair like squeak a little bit, like under the pressure,
Oh
like
my
a little
god.
bit.
I gently take her left arm, left hand,
Yeah,
and
if you want
like
to take the arm, you're gonna have to do a strength.
stop it. And I will like take like a little, how do you say it? One of those little pricks, like
Little needles.
yeah, little prick from her index finger, I believe, and
Yeah.
and I put it on the test formula.
All right. You see, as you put it on it, you see the blood spread a little bit, but it is a nice red color, indicating that nothing out of the ordinary is with the lady.
You're perfectly healthy, my lady.
Well, of course, of course. One of our statures can never be, sick, unlike other people.
That may be so. Also, I've brought some secret weapons, and I like grab into my bag and I pull out some candy for the kids.
Oh
Then
my
you see both of them
god.
like pop up, like
It gets. It's just,
like
oh.
what? Do you have a white van as well, or what? Anyway.
You guys realize I'm
I'm a
screaming, right?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Anyways,
Yeah,
so
that's the excuse I'm gonna use, Charlie.
Anyways, so you the moment you pop up the candy, like both of them that because just as the girl went behind the couch, also the boy like also followed in fear, and then like both of them perk up when they hear the name Candy. It's like Candy.
Okay. Let us make a deal. If I can give you one little prick, then you will get one lollipop.
All right. So then you see the girl is still apprehensive, but the boy like goes immediately and sits on the chair next to you.
Okay, and as I take like a smaller version of that needle, so that it doesn't look as intimidating, and I do like a little nibble of his index finger, and I like do it on a test formula.
All
Is
right.
it-
So he doesn't look. He just like looks with his head away, like he doesn't want to look at it. And he goes like, "Ow!" A little prick. And you see that the test result is pretty good. No abnormalities on the paper.
As expected, you're perfectly healthy. Now here is your lollipop.
Yay! You stick the lollipop and he just like goes upstairs.
Okay, now to the little mistress over there.
She's like
Is it-
still a bit apprehensive, but like she's like debating. She wants it. She doesn't want it. Like it's really difficult.
Do you perhaps not like lollipops?
No, I just don't like getting hurt.
Yes. That is a solid argument indeed. Then, how about we make a pinky promise that
It's
it
worse.
won't hurt too bad?
Pinky promise?
Yes. Double pinky promise.
Right, she goes like, and she puts like both her pinkies out.
And I do the same, and we make like a little pinky promise.
No.
Okay, but I want the lollipop first.
Fair enough. And
Okay.
I give her the lollipop.
She snaps it. She immediately starts to eat the lollipop and just doesn't look while she like pulls up her finger to you without looking, just like her brother did.
And I repeat the same act with pricking in her
Right.
index
Roll me a
finger
medicine
and
check with advantage.
medicine check with advantage. Nice.
That's a 20.
Lucky.
So you do the little prick. She does like a because she still has the lollipop. It's like she doesn't do an insane sound, but you see her like pull her finger a little, like her arm a bit back. The finger is still extended, but you see that's already a drop of blood coming out. And what do you do?
I will take the drop of blood. It's just like on the needle, right? The drop of blood.
No, it's on a finger. Like how diabetes person has to like to test their
It's not
levels.
a diabetes. I don't know how that works. Anyways, I'll take the test paper and I'm like, well, I guess I put it on her finger and then
Yeah.
like.
Right.
dissect it.
You see the blood itself is. At first, you were a bit scared because it doesn't immediately react, but then it becomes normally red as always, and she's fine.
Okay, everyone. I'm happy to announce that everyone in this house is perfectly healthy.
Oh, wonderful. I didn't expect anything else. Of course, my children are going to be healthy as can be. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, my husband cannot be here right now as he is helping with other matters.
That's quite all right.
He will visit the healer's house on his own later today.
All right, then I'll keep him up to that.
All right. Let's see. She then comes a little bit closer to you,
Oh no.
and sort of like in a whisper, but if it would be possible to not mention that in any of your report, that he would be a bit later, and then she shows you 2 golden coins in her hands.
Mm.
Do it. Do it.
Milady, you can keep the gold coins to yourself, but I trust on your word that he won't miss his his tests.
Oh no, he won't miss the test. I just don't want any rumors to go around and about that he takes his tests later than us.
Oh no, that's quite all right. As long as he takes it on the day, it should work out.
Splendid! And then she gives you like an insanely strong hug. Very
Do I need
strong.
to roll a saving throw?
You want to roll a saving throw? Fine. Roll me a. I think you need to roll a strength saving throw to see if your back is not split in two. Like how
Please fail
Bane
it.
destroyed Batman's back. You
Well,
feel a small crack happening with your spine. Not like insanely painful, but it's kind of like stuck in a way. You take. Roll me 1d4.
Hmm.
1d4. 1. Okay, that's fine.
Take 1 damage. And then she lets you go and you're like, like the wind is a bit. All right, then off you go.
All right, have a pleasant day.
Bye. And then she slaps you on the butt a little bit before she closes the door.
Oh no, God!
Jesus Christ, Isaac, today.
as I like, as professionally as possible, pack my stuff and like leave the house.
Completely red. All right. Second house.
Oh, I have to repeat. Oh yeah, of course.
All right. The second house is of no really importance, so you can skip that one. It's just almost the same way. The third house, and though, you will go to the next one. All right. Let's see. Just need to prepare myself here. All right. You arrive at the door. This one is a bit more simpler than the first one and the second one. The second one was the one that Skux had his little break-in earlier. So
Wait, the first one?
The second one was where he had
Oh.
the break-in earlier, but it
Oh.
was a bit more richer. This one, though, is a bit more simpler, cozy, warmer. Still very decorative and whatnot. And as you knock on the door, which I suppose you do,
Yes, I give 3 knocks.
Then opens a man with like he has a little mustache, short black hair, and he has like a black suit on and whatnot. It's like, and he has like a smoking pipe in his hand. Oh, um, I didn't expect you to be early as here today, dear doctor. Please come in, come in. Um, let's
Uh,
see. Um, all right, I am. What did I write though? That was the first house. That was the second house. I didn't give him a name. Fuck. Oh, there we go. um, I am Master Morrison, and my lady Camilla will be waiting for you as well. And our little child as well is ready for their checkup. Please follow us. And Mr. Morrison goes towards the kitchen area while you see Lady Camilla and their child in the middle of the living room.
I had to follow him, right? Yeah, so.
Not him. Well, follow him to the living room, and he went to the next room.
Alright, I'll go into the living room and I like introduce myself like, hi, I'm Charles and I'm here to do your monthly checkups.
Thank you for joining us, Dr. Charles. First of all, thank you for your work in this village. It's much appreciated. Isn't that right, dear? And then you see the girl nod a little bit, like,
dear.
good girl. Um, she then looks at you. Yes, I do remember you. You were in the healer's house like a day ago. Isn't that right?
That's correct, yes.
Oh, you weren't very talkative then.
Wait, when do you mean exactly?
Well, you were doing your rounds with Dr. Zenos. Am I not wrong? I think you were.
No, that's right, that's right.
Yeah, right. Any case, at this point, I
Yeah.
suppose you're doing your normal checkup.
Yes, it's just a
Hmm.
monthly checkup to see if everyone's still healthy and well.
She then continues talking a little bit. Yes. I remember you going around with the doctor. But every time somebody was like talking to you, you weren't even answering back. I thought you were a bit mute at the start.
I might have been dozing off a bit. Apology if I came off
Dozing
as
off a
rude.
bit. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. No, you were practically a zombie.
Oh dear.
It must have been quite the difficult rounds you were doing there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was probably feeling a bit sick. Well, inwardly, I'm like, what the fuck happened there?
Yes, indeed. And Dr. Zenos was asking you all of these questions. I couldn't keep up anymore. At least you were answering him, but you were answering nobody else. I was like asking you where you came from, what this and that, and you were just like staring at me. I thought like, oh my god, what did he do with you? But then
Do
after,
you... One simple question. Do you remember what he exactly asked? Because I... okay, well, wait, let me rephrase that.
well, basically, he was asking the same questions I was asking. It's like, where do you come from? Why are you here? And what
How can I
happened?
tell?
And stuff like that. And you were perfectly fine answering him, but me, you were ignoring. And she's giving you like a little bit, like sort of like slowly showing the true colors, like in the sense of like entitlement.
Apologies, my lady. I'm
Mm.
I
sure it
would
won't
say
happen
get
again.
good.
As you should. Apologies, indeed, apologies. See you there. If you need somebody to apologize to you, you have to stand your ground. Yes, Mama. It's like good girl.
Anyhow, let's proceed with checkups.
Mm. All right, very well. Then she looks like, Morrison, why are you still in the kitchen? Come get your checkup. And then you hear, yes, dear, yes. And then he comes out and sits next to his wife, and the girl is still just looking with her head down.
Okay, s- let's start with the lady of the house.
Why, yes, of course.
Poison her. Do it.
Oh, that would go against my beliefs. Anyway,
I could do it for you.
I like put my doctor's bag onto a side table. I open it and like take out the usual equipment, gloves, mouth mask, etc., etc. And I ask her, please, can you put out your index finger, or like your hand?
He puts out her index finger a little bit.
And I take like a small blood sample with the needle.
All right, you do so, and you see that the paper is perfectly fine. You don't see any anomalies.
Lady, you're perfectly healthy, as expected.
Well, of course. Well, of course. See, and then she looks at her daughter. If you keep yourself to the right people, you're going to be perfectly fine. And the daughter isn't
okay.
really looking at her anymore for a little while.
Next, next up, the lord of the house, please.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Here you go. And he's a bit more immediate in his reactions.
Okay, and I'll take like another sampler, and I take a.
This test result was the fastest of them all. No reactions. Immediately clean slate.
Okay. Perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with you. No, perfectly fine. Totally healthy.
Except your wife.
Okay, and then next is our little mistress over here. Wait.
Okay. And then she shows her hand.
First I take like a small lollipop for her.
Oh, thank you.
And then I take like a child-size sampler, and I take like a little nip of her index finger. Do this test run and such.
As you do the test, because you were doing it at your what's it called again? At your doctor's basket, it turns green.
Kill her.
Yeah, finish her.
What
Tell
do
them
you
nothing,
do?
let them all die.
Do you want? What do you want to do?
Do they see that? Do they see it?
Currently, depends. Do you want them to see it?
No.
Roll me a deception check.
Ah, damn it.
Wouldn't it be more of a sleight of hand?
Yeah, no, you're correct. Sleight of hand is better. Both roll on. No, that's one is charisma. The other one.
So they do see it.
Unless they roll a 1.
They they have to. It's passive perception at that point, so without them actually trying to find it. So they do see it,
Well,
and
maybe they don't know what it means.
I'm pretty sure they do.
probably, maybe.
You can try to persuade them it's okay or something. I don't know.
I mean, it's different than what she had. I mean, what is it gonna mean?
So she.
Just a mild fever.
The woman looks at you, then looks at the paper. What happened? What's wrong with her?
I look at the test, and I look at the sheet that will indicate it, and I'm like, oh yes, it seems she's a bit malnourished. Apologies. The test result won't be clear.
She Okay, this time you'll have to roll me a deception check.
Fuck. Please.
Alright, against my insight.
Please.
It's not good enough. Just put the child down, Charlie. Why are you worried? You're a necromancer. We just raised her.
Take her away.
Alright, she sits
Shut
down.
her off.
Malnourished, huh? Alright, she takes a little her little bell and she clinks left to right. By the way, Charles, just so you know, while you say that she is malnourished with the paper, she does look very thin. First glance.
Okay.
All right then. Maybe I've punished you a little bit too much for being disobedient. Next time, and then she clings her bell and asks the maids to prepare food for the child. All right, go to your room, and then I will call you when the food's ready. Yes, mother.
Maybe.
And she looks at you and she mouths like a thank you without sound, and then she goes to her room.
And while she goes to her room, I tell her parents, with all due respect, I respect your ways of raising her. I think you need to bring her outside a bit more. She looks really pale around on the skin.
Very well. I'll think about it. Is there anything else, Doctor?
Apart
Or are
from
you
that,
finished?
apart from that, everyone's healthy. I can't wait for this disease to like blow over.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we all do. Not that it is much of a problem for us, I guess. It's mostly the others who have the issue. We're always going to be fine. Aren't we, dear? Yes, honey.
And as I say, then without further ado, I'm done here. I guess have a pleasant day.
All right.
As I move
Then,
towards the door.
Yeah, okay. Then you leave. So you just left an infected child with his parents. Congratulations.
And told
I
him to
mean,
go outside.
That's good. That's good.
I've like told them
Charlie
to,
did a
like,
great job.
give their child at least a chance to have some happiness.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Anyways,
And I don't
let's...
care about them. Like they can die for all I care.
All right.
Mhm.
I think we have time for only one more scene. Who wants to have it? Fight for it to the death.
Let's roll it. 1d20.
Roll a d20. For those who have a scene to go, which are...
Let's go, huge.
I think that is a.
I think he should go first.
Yeah, he's number one.
Mm-mm.
still waiting for Peter's roll.
I'll pass on it.
All right.
My
He was
hand
gonna roll a
is gone.
20.
All right, Sabine. As you
Hmm.
approach the line of guards, they see you come over to them, and again, like, halt. Stay. Keep your distance. State your business.
First of all, I'm not sick. Second of all, I'm here to do work. I'm here to teach some scrubs about traps.
First of all, says the guards, you have to keep your distance no matter if you're sick or not. And second of all, papers.
I'll show them my paper.
Bauschein.
Ja, wo ist deine
Steht.
Papieren?
Ja, wo sind deine Papiere?
Yes, I show them my
Hund.
papers. Oh, so good.
What's wrong with you? What the hell?
Okay.
Maybe
Hmm.
this should end the stream.
Take 1 damage. So, as he looks over the paper, all right, it's those younglings over there that you need to go and teach. Good luck. And then I will just put those guards over here. They will represent the
Alright.
younger generation that are just going to become guards. They don't have their red masks yet, but they do have red bandanas around their
Oh.
arms.
Alright, boys. You here to train?
Then you see one of them like nudging the other one, saying something silently to the other.
Can I hear what they say?
Right, rolling perception.
Oh,
check.
the bush.
Get down and give me 20.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Drill
hear them saying,
sergeant.
"Girl is gonna teach us."
I'm gonna fucking teach you manners.
Whip him.
You will address me as drill sergeant while we're here.
They look at you ridiculously and they start to laugh. Wait, that's for an
Intimidate them.
intimidation check if you want to do it like that.
Oh boy.
Do it.
They start laughing at you. It's like,
Anyway, let's get to work. Right.
What's an air squad?
Okay. What
It's like when
traps
you
are
jump-
you guys using? Like bear traps, slings, lethal, non-lethal? What are we working with?
well, that's the thing, right? You need to teach us. If you already have to ask us what we need to be taught, what kind of teacher are you?
Well, can you make a bear trap?
No.
Can you make a sling trap?
No.
Do you have rope?
Yes.
Good. We'll make a sling trap then.
Okay.
Right, so you take the rope and you basically need to attach it to a tree that is tall enough so when a trap is sprung, it goes zip and yeets the person up or whatever animal you're hunting.
How about you roll me just a flat
Survival.
charisma roll to see if you can keep their attention.
Charisma? Really? Oh my god.
And survival. to make sure it's correct.
So one of them actually like pays a little bit of attention. The other one is like just looking at the other guy who's doing something stupid with the rope. He's making like a little mustache with it, and he's just looking at the other one playing a little bit.
Can I take my bow and shoot an arrow past his head?
Yeah, you
you
should.
want to precisely throw right next to his head. All right. Just roll me a flat d20 and see what happens.
Why not an attack roll? God damn it.
Okay, fine. Roll an actual attack
One
roll
dead
then.
child.
Yeah, and if it's a high number, he hits.
Okay, how do you kill him?
I don't kill him. I shoot it past his head. I take my bow out of my hand, from my back, and I look at between the two that are not paying any attention, and I shoot just between their heads, and it hits the tree behind them.
Okay.
Do I have your attention now?
Okay, now you can roll me an intimidation check with advantage.
Need to roll damage on the
Good
tree.
at that.
Double one.
I'm not good at that.
Don't worry, you passed the check.
All right.
Okay, now that
good.
you have their actual undivided attention, you're like, oh shit. You suddenly they're looking at you.
Good. Right. I would like to roll survival on that, and because I'm in a forest, I would have my proficiency doubled because of that.
What are you trying to do?
Build a trap with
Show the
them.
trap.
Oh yeah. That's with survival. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so it's an additional 3 to what I roll. Jesus Christ.
So that's a 13. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So you managed to make a makeshift trap, or a trap that what was it? A sling trap?
Yeah, basically. We don't have anything else.
Okay, so you made a sling trap. All right. Let's see.
You should trap one of the guards in it to show them a lesson. Oh, like in the "We Are Number One"
Okay.
song.
No,
So-
we're good.
So you see all three of them nodding their heads, seeing how you made it yourself. Now I want you to do another for this trap. I want you to do a final. Let's see what the correct roll for this would be. Let's do a straight up intelligence check to see if you
Yeah,
are using
great.
the correct teaching tools.
Of course, intelligence. Like, you're fucking me real hard, my dude. There you go. Oh, let's go!
Nice.
All right.
Damn.
So you explain with deft precision the technique that you have to go in, because survival implies that you can do it without having to think. Now you have to think how you explain everything to these young adults, and the way you explain everything once you've gotten their attention is fairly impactful. You see them nodding, and once you tell them how to copy it, they actually do so in a very well-rounded manner. They are perfectly working traps. So now they all know how to do sling traps.
Right, do I get a pork, boys?
And then they go like,
Fuck.
Let's go. Thank you. Did you learn something today,
yes, ma'am?
Drill Sergeant?
Ma'am, drill sergeant?
Just good enough, I'll take that. You're very welcome.
Thank you.
And then, do I get like a confirmation, like on the note or
Dismissed.
something for doing this?
Oh yeah, the head guard behind you who took your original thing already signed off. that-
I hope he saw me do that, especially shooting between the guys.
So once he goes to you and he nods a little his head a bit of respect.
Mhm.
Then he turns around and he goes like, "Goddamn younglings." This is,
Well,
All right.
they did learn it though.
they did learn it. Indeed. I suppose we can stop it here. Apart from the a little bit overboard explicit situations,
Jesus Christ.
I hope everybody enjoys themselves a little bit.
I boned
Ah.
my crush.
Can I buy a sled? I have enough coins for it.
You want to buy a what now?
A sled.
Well, you told me earlier you don't carry any valuables.
I just got paid right now, and a sled
Oh.
costs exactly 20.
Wait, we're getting paid for
Don't you
this?
need to
I am.
They're
pull the sled,
quests.
though?
Of course, they get paid for this.
I mean, we have
Even
apparently
scrubs get paid
dogs.
for just watching the children.
We
You
have
get paid for
dogs
watching
here.
the children. Yeah.
You have
I'm a
2
doctor, I
dogs.
should get paid lots.
Who is the one that pays?
Arabella.
One that you pissed off, probably.
Arabella. Who is that?
Yeah. She's the
Stacey.
tiefling secretary of the mayor.
The one with this. Nah, never mind.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. Who has
Okay,
the flaming wings if she gets
I'll
mad.
keep that in mind.
Try it. I dare you. Anyways,
Or I will. You know me.
okay, so no, I hope everyone's was okay today. No things that were like not fun or stuff that are important to notice on.
Do they have a sled maker?
You'll see next campaign.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
everything
have-
was fine.
The only thing-
So pull.
Like the biggest thing I liked is that I was Alphano for one day.
That you were?
The round lady.
Oh yeah, you were. Yeah, she had quite an interest in you.
You
And-
tap that.
I will have you know this was another fight in which I took no damage.
I am actually 100% like so excited to see how Skux is gonna deal with the children.
Hmm.
No murder, by the way.
Please.
No murder.
I at
The
least
children.
asked how many
At
have
least
to
if I
survive
can show
Skux.
them an example, I won't need to do anything, right?
Well, that gives you Peter, basically.
Peter has his own troubles to deal with later. You'll see.
Wait, what did Peter do again?
Investigate a strange sighting in the middle of town.
Count these nuts.
I have a feeling about what it is going to be.
It's gonna be a flasher.
Oh, no, come on.
It's gonna be
It's
what?
gonna be
now?
a what?
Flasher.
No.
A flasher?
An exhibitionist.
Oh, okay, like that. Oh,
What the
God.
fuck? Just give him your lollipop.
Oh my
Wow.
What
Mother
God.
of God.
That was a good one. Asuka, take your health back.
Eh?
That was a good one. Take your health back. That
No,
one HP is
I
still
want
instinct.
Suka to be heard.
Wait, what health? I never lost health.
You should have lost the health. You know what? Now you can still take it away because you didn't take the first one off.
Mhm.
When I tell you take 1 HP, it's you take 1 HP.
Can I see Suka from here and shoot him? Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
I'm in stealth.
No,
No,
you're
you're
not.
I'm not even there anymore because I'm not in the game.
Yeah, you hit.
What did I roll? I can't see it. Oh, hell yeah. 25? Does that hit Suka?
Well, that definitely hits Suka.
It misses me, fully buffed.
Take 9 damage.
Sneak attack
Also-
because they can't see you.
All
Yeah,
right.
and I have 2 more arrows. Now every time I do an attack, I can do an additional attack, and since it's my first turn, I can do another attack. So I can shoot 3 arrows now.
Oh dear, where did you learn that?
Jesus.
Wait, what?
You can make an extra attack? What the hell is that?
Wow, that is
Did he
four
just-
sixes.
What did you do? And yes, I get an extra attack. I deserved it.
Rogues on speed, by the way.
That's a just necromancer innate
Does
spell.
this mean I have
by the way,
4
sorry.
attacks?
Just so you know, you're gonna have to use spell slots for that. You have a finite amount of times you can do that.
Yeah, of
Rogues
course.
can do this infinitely as long as they have turns.
It's
Yeah,
fucking 41 damage, though!
the thing
He's
is,
the healer!
I can't set level 9. I can't set level
Vampiric
9.
Touch can crit. It can crit.
Yeah, sneak attack and crit still in this edition.
Yeah, but Vampiric Touch can crit as well. It's broken.
Yeah, and you only have a limited amount of spell slots. Rogues
Yes.
don't
Yeah,
just
but
heal
it's
you.
still 41 damage!
Also, you can then disengage whether you hit or not. He can't. Charles can't.
No, it's literally just
With a
melee.
victory can.
Also, I casted it as at level 9.
He
That's why
also-
the damage is
Oh,
so
you
Oh.
casted it at level 9, you stupid little
A
shit.
little I was
But
about to say,
Still,
he also
still roll
heals for
4
20.
D6s.
I want to
At
cast
6.
sneak attack at level
Yeah.
59.
Yeah?
And he heals for half of that bitch.
Awesome. Okay, well, if everybody's happy, then I'm happy as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ,
Now-
man.
The adventure room is already getting flooded.
Yeah, we always have
Zolp
memes.
and
Oh my
Scarf get
god.
married.
Ooh, ugh.
What?
No, Swamp is
Also-
already married to his beard. What the hell?
Also, I just noticed that
Not a
up to
beard.
now, my fighting style was not included. So the arrows that I missed might have hit actually.
Maybe,
Got them.
maybe.
Oops.
Yeah.
All right. We're
Yeah.
done.
We're
All right,
done.
everybody, that is indeed true. We are done.
Thank
Have a good
you.
night. Until next time, I will
Tomorrow.
post around the start of December. I'll post for the 2 weeks of December. After that, you'll have to wait. Will be a waiting period until we around in January for our next session, as I need to concentrate on my own stuff.
Okay.
No worries. Thank you very much.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye
Cheers all.
bye.